Don't miss to subscribe to Deep Quotes channel and let the powerful words of inspiration fuel your soul and push you towards greatness. Once upon a time, there was a curious and brilliant young boy named Albert Einstein. His insatiable thirst for knowledge led him to become one of the greatest minds in history, with groundbreaking discoveries that transformed our understanding of the universe. Even today, his legacy continues to inspire and motivate us to think differently and push the boundaries of what is possible. In this video, we have collected for you his most inspiring and powerful words. Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Great spirits have often encountered violent opposition from weak minds. My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble mind. Great spirits have always found violent opposition from mediocrities. The latter cannot understand it when a man does not thoughtlessly submit to hereditary prejudices, but honestly and courageously uses his intelligence. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and all science. He to whom this emotion is a stranger, who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe, is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. Education is what remained after one has forgotten everything he learned in school. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics, I can assure you mine are still greater. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. As far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. Yes, we have to divide up our time like that, between our politics and our equations, but to me our equations are far more important, for politics are only a matter of present concern. A mathematical equation stands forever. Put your hand on a hot stove for a minute, and it seems like an hour. Sit with a pretty girl for an hour, and it seems like a minute. That's relativity. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. The most important human endeavor is the striving for morality in our actions. Our inner balance and even our very existence depend on it. Only morality in our actions can give beauty and dignity to life. It is strange to be known so universally, and yet to be so lonely. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention deserves. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Thanks for watching our video until the end. If you could leave us a reaction, it would be a great motivation for us to keep working hard and producing quality content. Your feedback is crucial, and we value your support.